Hello everyone, Jim from Ohio here, and I'm really glad this year that we decided to go with a raised bed planting system because we've had a ton of rain so far. It's been raining just about every day on and off for about a week now, and the forecast says that we're going to continue to get rain for probably another at least 3 to 4 days. But because we have the raised beds, we were able to go ahead and get the garden planted. We haven't been able to put in our corn, which will eventually go over here. We'll probably plant some okra, and then back in our backfield, we normally like to do watermelons and cantaloupes. We haven't been able to do any of that just because the ground's so saturated with water. But Jenny was able to get, this is our herb bed now, and she's got some starter plants in here. We were able to get, I think I showed previously, we did plant strawberries and they're looking good so far. We've got some squash that's in the ground, and you can see that it's already started to come up. The two varieties of zucchini anyway. The yellow squash hasn't poked its head out yet. But Jenny also planted a bunch of zinnias. We normally plant those because those are a type of flower that give off a smell or a pheromone or something that bugs don't like. So we normally like to have those somewhere in the garden. But we've got some pepper plants started here. We've got some cucumbers here, and we've got one variety on this side. You can see that it's already up. We planted a different variety over on this side, and it looks like as of today we do have a few of the plants that are starting to come up. So we're getting there. We've got a bunch of greens that are planted here, and you can see we've got little rows of starter plants all over in here. So I don't see anything down this row. Well, there's a plant right there, a couple more down there, so that's doing good. Our green beans are doing better this year than any other year we've planted them in the ground. Normally we have to plant these 2 or 3 times to get all of them to come up in a nice row, but so far it looks like both rows that were planted have come up. We've got some tomatoes here. We've got more tomatoes and basil there. Still more tomatoes right there. You can tell we like tomatoes. And we have had some of the white moths flying around, and we noticed that they were laying eggs, and we were noticing the green cabbage worms on our cabbage plant. So that's what we've got under cover here. And then over there we've got our broccoli, same thing there. We had some cabbage worms on it. We did get a whole bunch of asparagus plants in here. I'm not seeing anything poking up through the soil yet. It'll probably be another week or two before we see that. And then lots of onions over here. But everything is growing really good. We've got a lot of grass that needs to be mowed just because of all of the rain we've had. Haven't been able to do that this week yet. But the garden is doing really good so far. We're real happy with the results of planting in the raised beds. But just wanted to give everybody an update, and we're able to pick some of our rhubarb already. It's been growing really good here. This is some plants we moved from our last house. But anyway, I just wanted to give an update on the garden situation, and we'll keep you in the loop as things progress as the season moves on. We'll take care and enjoy the rest of your day.